Thank you very much, and thank you for coming. I've been here quite a while, actually. I came here for a meeting earlier. I did a little deal with Worldwide. Combines comic relief with Remembrance Sunday. It's a little red gadget you put on the front of your car, and it's for motorists who can't be asked to take the red nose off. Around about November, you pull it back, it becomes a poppy. And then around Christmas, you push it back in, it becomes a red nose again. And you can tell the seasons that way. It's a great little deal. £200,000 for me. I've donated a major part of that to Comic Relief, £2. I'm a generous kind of person. Actually, getting here was murder, and travelling on the tube is really turning me into... I just want to go postal. You probably don't know the American term. It's one of those things that's never quite travelled over here for a couple of reasons. In America, it's when somebody working in the postal service just decides to take out his co-workers with a submachine gun. Over here, of course, there are problems with that. Taking out your co-worker usually gets you a sexual harassment suit, or at least so I've found. And of course, shortage of guns. Although a quick trip to Toys R Us in Peckham and you should be sorted. And of course, the other thing is that over here, I mean, we just don't send our soldiers into senseless wars. We can't. Oh. Okay, so that's another thing. It's going to travel. And the other thing is, of course, that in Britain, going postal means sort of sitting around on a shelf for 3 days and then throwing yourself in a skip. But it's that feeling of getting on the tube and just, I mean, for one thing, it's being talked at the whole time. Every 30 seconds, an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, a good service is operating. You notice they say good service. They don't say normal service, because if it said normal service, they go, oh shit, no trains. And then you go down on the platform and it says, remain behind the yellow line at all times. So you stand there, the train comes in. How do you get on the train? You have to walk up and down looking for a gap in the yellow line. And then there's, keep your possessions with you at all times. Oh yeah, just like they did on 7/7. It's really good to know that our security experts still think they're fighting the IRA. And then there's the woman on the Jubilee line who just has this amazing, annoying voice that says, this train terminates at Stratford. You can spell Stratford, can't you? Otherwise, you can't go there. And we'll terminate you here. And it's just as bad. You go upstairs, you get on a big train, on overground, and they're always telling you, this coach is coach number 5 of 12. Why do you need to know the coach number? There is only one reason, ladies and gentlemen. It's so that you have that moment and you go, yeah, I think we're all alive. Yeah, if you could send 5 ambulances here. I think I'm in coach 5 of 12. The trouble is, when you come upstairs and start walking the streets, everything's talking at you. Shops are telling you the latest announcements. There's announcements the whole time. The city is talking to you the whole time, like some crazy bag lady. It's sort of spam, but with a human touch, and you can't turn it off. And of course, bag ladies are good people. They're very obedient. They keep their personal possessions with them at all times, just like it says. So the trouble is that as we get closer and closer to the Olympics and then the other side, the whole of London, all these PA systems will be going, big issue, spare some change, because there just won't be any change. And I'll have to be going in a minute, but I just wanted to, I've got a little health and safety announcement for the gentlemen in the audience, or even just the men actually. And it's this, nasal hair. Always been a mystery to me until I cracked it the other day. All the signs were always there. Doesn't appear until you're about 30, 35, gets worse, goes on and on and on. Never get rid of it. Eyes water a bit when you try to put it out. Just a moment, just think, how quickly does your hair grow in a day? Just think, where would that have started from to take 30 years to get to here? So my advice to you is, don't pull. Do not pull. Cut it. Thank you very much.